But their qualifying campaign got off to a rocky start. Against North Korea, they took an early lead through Kashima Antlers midfielder Mitsuo Ogasawara. Found it hard going against highly motivated opposition and were paired back in the second half through substitute Nam Song Chol. Japan's keeper Kawaguchi kept the visitors at bay. And then finally, in the second minute of injury time, the 60,000 home fans breathed a collective sigh of relief when Masashi Oguro scored the winner.
On match day one of the Asian qualifiers, Branko Ivankovic's men were to take on a familiar foe. Bahrain were responsible for Iran's failure 4 years ago, and they were to prove a tough nut to crack once again. After 90 minutes of missed chances, a point for either side seemed the fairest result.
이제 역습으로 가는 바레인 오른쪽 측면 앞쪽으로 밀어줬습니다. 측면으로 다시 나옵니다. 자, 수비수 일단 들어왔고요. 벅을 쌓았습니다. 아드난 올리고
실점하네요.
한 골을 뺏기는 북한입니다. 결국 누군요?
수비가 공격보다 약하다는 치명적인 약점이 있죠.
네.
지난번 일본과 경기 때도 그렇죠. 골키퍼와 수비수 중간에 어려운 지점에 떨어뜨려 놓긴 했습니다만 골키퍼는 자신이 나가기 전에
자, 골 선수 따라가지 않고 깊숙이 이것이 이제 수비 쪽으로 가세하지 않고 공격적으로 남아있었던 그러고 보면 이제 북한은 홈인데도 그 인조잔재에 대한 핸디캡이 있다는 얘기죠.
그렇죠.
유연성이.
자, 걸렸어요.
슛! 다시
이게 안 들어가네요.
이게 두 번째
결정적인
네.
보세요. 결정적인 그 찬스였었는데
네. 순탄합니다. 밑쪽을 차서 올렸고요.
통일축구대회 평양에서 했을 때는 판문점에 중계처를 가져서
네.
팔 방식으로 하는
네.
그 그림을 받아서
다시 쉽게 하프라에 넘었습니다. 자, 뚫렸어요. 완전히 뚫렸어요. 가운데 알리아베드가 있습니다. 슛!
이렇게 바레인에게 무너지네요.
전반전 한 골보다 구멍이 더 커졌어요.
에 대한 분담, 자기 마크맨을 놓치면서 알리아메이 선수는 완전히 주워넣는 기여를 했어요.
네.
근데 지금 보세요. 뒤에 들어가는 선수가 왜 저 앞에 나가 있었는지.
네.
참 아쉽네요.
월드컵 최종 예선 타이틀이 걸린 경기에서 이런 수비는 참 보기 드물게 정말 허점이 많은 수비인데요. 허리서부터 완전히 수세 쪽으로 오고 두 명밖에 따라오잖아요. 그것도 3-4m 뒤로 쫓아오는 그런
인조잔디기 때문에 디딤발이 무리거든요.
네.
그런데 자꾸만 볼의 밑둥이 이렇게 뛰어나요. 골이었어요. 들어갔어요. 골이에요.
골 만에 하는 북한 있어요.
상당히 이제 상대는 쫓기게 되죠.
네.
박성관 선수.
나가는
자, 보시죠. 지금 바레인 수비들이 앞에 있는 선수를 의식하다 보니까 완전히 무너졌거든요.
Next up for Iran at the Azadi Stadium were Asian Cup champions Japan. In front of 100,000 faithful, the hosts went into overdrive, with a certain Vahid Hashimian grabbing the headlines. The then Bayern Munich forward gave the home fans the start they wanted on 25 minutes. Although Takashi Fukunishi restored parity for the visitors in the 66th minute, Iran were always in control. In the 75th minute, the helicopter struck again. Hashimian's superb header gave Iran a lead they never relinquished. It ended 2-1 amid the bedlam of the Azadi, a result which proved to be the springboard of Iran's charge towards Germany 2006. The Persians were to improve on that victory against DPR Korea on match day 3. The visitors were simply too good for the East Asians at the Kim Il-sung Stadium. Hang Song-chol's own goal gave Iran the lead in the 34th minute. With 11 minutes left on the clock, the victory was complete. Yavad Nekanam was simply too good for the DPR defence, as his strike proved to be the final nail in the host coffin.
But then Japan's qualifying campaign got back on the rails with back-to-back victories over Bahrain. But once again, Zico's team were less than impressive. At home inside Tama Stadium, the only strike of the game came courtesy of this hugely lucky own goal, scored by a disbelieving Mohamed Salmin. It was to be a really important win.
Iran's answer was simple, as they overcame a surprisingly charged-up DPR on matchday 4. Rahman Rezai's late first-half goal was the only breakthrough on the day. But it was good enough to seal Team Melih's third victory on the trot in Group B.
Goal was enough to decide the game. This time Japan scored their winner themselves midway through the first half. Mitsuo Ogasawara's right boot firing in precisely from the edge of the box. Japan were now back on course and second in the table. Proved to be Japan's breakthrough game. Goals first from Atsushi Yanagasawa, and then Masashi Oguro, who finished brilliantly. Secured a 2-0 win over North Korea, and with it their passport to the finals with a game to spare.
With Japan victorious over DPR earlier on matchday 5, all Iran needed was a point against nemesis Bahrain at the Azadi Stadium to secure qualification. For the visitors, it was a must-win situation. But this tie presented Iran the best possible chance for revenge, and they weren't going to slip up once more. On 48 minutes, Mohammad Nosrati wrote his name into Iran folklore and triggered the euphoria. That goal finally exorcised Iran's 4-year-old ghost as they marched on to a third World Cup finals.
They won their last game too at home to Iran. Akira Kaji opened the scoring after 28 minutes, tucking in at the far post. Iran had a couple of chances to draw level, before Masashi Oguro scored for the second game in a row, this time with the help of the bemused Iran defence. Iran got their consolation goal from the penalty spot,